Now what you see besides me is Rwanda's new landmark, Kigali Convention Center, a state-of-the-art, majestic conference center that is able to hold up to 2,500 delegates at a go, with even a hotel within the premises. Unfortunately, we were not able to film inside, but we took a look at what plans Rwanda has with these new developments. In May this year, Rwanda hosted the 50th Annual African Development Bank meeting that brought together over 4,000 delegates from across Africa and the world over. This event, which lasted for 5 days, generated a total of $49 million to the economy, both directly and indirectly, a fact that some of the institution beneficiaries confirmed.
We have been honored and probably blessed to have been would I say, carrier of choice for the recently concluded African Development Bank General Assembly that took place in Kigali. We like the idea and we are happy that we are continuously opening up the country and connecting the country more to the rest of the world.
Meetings, incentives, conferences and exhibitions, commonly known as MICE, is the relatively new tourism subsector that Rwanda is currently tapping into to increase the revenues generated by the tourism sector in general that has largely relied on mountain gorillas for their forex earnings.
One, you have the conference attendees that are visiting a country. And as you know, if you visit a country today to attend a conference, you're likely to come back as a visitor, tourist leisure, but more likely to come back as an investor at one point or another. What we're trying to do is marry conference tourism with leisure tourism. So we're looking at targeting the conferences coming in and selling pre- and post packages to them.
The new MICE capacity is expected to spread out the share of East Africa's conference destination pie, which has over the years been concentrated among her East African counterparts.
The convention center gives us sitting capacity of 2,500 thereabout. We also have a hotel inside the convention center. And of course around Kigali, we'll be adding a few international brands.
International hotel management brands in the likes of Kempinski, Marriott and Sheraton, among others, have not been left out on this bandwagon. So where does this leave the already established chains like Serena?
It's a sort of cooperation where we will do a collaboration of sharing the business that comes into Rwanda. With one or two more hotels, trust me, we will have enough capacity now to say, well, we can now go out there to the MICE market and tell them that we are now ready, we are able to accommodate greater numbers into Kigali.
Now, having a new product like the MICE, it's a huge product, and yes, we are participating in that.
But what other investment opportunities are available in this emerging cash cow?
We've done well in convincing the big thing, the big investment. So you have the hotels now. What we would like to see is more activities. If we look at the Kivu Belt, for example, we are still looking at resorts and hotels to put up investments there.
Rwanda Development Board, which is tasked with promoting the MICE subsector, projects that by the year 2017, it will have grown revenue earnings by 16% of all national earnings to $150 million compared to $49 million in 2013.
I think the tourism numbers are for sure increasing. And if you look at year on year between now and the next 2 years, we expect perhaps a 17% growth in tourism. But we also expect a bigger percentage in terms of other travelers. And the other travelers are people who are coming out here on conferences, people who are visiting because of business, people who are transiting and they want to see around. So that number is also growing. And therefore, I think I am quite positive that the growth in Rwanda is going to be on the higher side.
Revenues, receipts from tourism is the #1 in terms of forex in the entire country. That's significant. And because of that, the plan set by the Economic Development and Poverty Reduction Strategy is to have tourism contribute 25% of GDP. And so we feel confident that moving forward, as has been the case in the, I would say in the last 8 years, we've seen tourism take a more significant role in playing a more significant role in the economy in general.
A lot is certainly happening in Rwanda, and first movers into this market may soon be smiling all the way to the banks. Unfortunately, that brings us to the end of this week's program. For stories we featured on this and previous episodes, visit our website, cnbcafrica.com, and remember to bookmark it. I am your host, Lois Washira, and from the rest of the Doing Business in Rwanda team, until next time, keep it CNBC Africa.